Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the CSL 2017 to 2018 season. Rochester Institute of Technology versus Cornell University. Game number 3. That's right. We knew this was going to be a pretty exciting series based on these teams' performances, and here we are into a game number 3 after a pretty convincing victory in game 1, but a bit of a actually, really, both games were really one pivotal moment where the other team just kind of turned it on the other, right? Don't you feel like?
Yeah, I mean, the last game especially, there were like 2 points were returned because we thought, you gotta keep the meepo down, or they don't have really good ways to deal with the meepo. And they did for a little bit, and then they failed to do it for like 10 minutes in a row, and meepo got top farm all of a sudden. And we're like, okay, this game has already turned. It's going to be over. It's going to be very hard to kill the meepo now. And then they somehow, RIT took the Roshan and then turned the fight on it, and meepo initiated badly, went down without his team, and then he did it twice in a row with the buyback, and then that just meant the entire game was lost with a single play.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and in game 1, there was that one retreat that Rochester tried to do after, or Cornell had just taken a tier 3 and were backing out, and Rochester wanted to see if they could capitalize on the retreat, but they just got run over. That was really the pivotal moment of that one. I think for the last game, when the PL was just beating down the meepo, and the meepo wasn't able to do anything about it, or wasn't doing anything about it, and died that one time, that followed up into the dieback, right? And that was kind of the moment where Rochester really had recovered that game and put it in their court.
Yeah, for sure.
But going into this game, what do we got? No meepo ban, not surprising. No PL ban. It's going to be a Nyx picked up first for Rochester. I like this hero. I like this hero a lot, Golgi.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fun hero. He is relevant to any phase of the game. Yeah, one of the best gankers, one of the best space creators in the entire game. Just him being off the map just means everyone has to play more carefully. He just warps the game around himself.
5 seconds remaining.
And yeah, no Tiny ban, no Bane ban here, but both those heroes losing the game so far on the team they're on. Not necessarily there are bad heroes yet, I don't think, but yeah, they didn't work out for the draft so far.
Yeah, real quick, for those wondering, in the players in game were talking about StarCraft 2, and seemingly immediately Blizzard has put out a EA bashing commercial in Twitch. I actually, reloading the stream, I saw it. It's playing on Twitch right now. I don't know if you guys will see it. But that's what that was. It's a StarCraft. It's Blizzard made a StarCraft 2 commercial bashing EA, or at least that's the thought. I don't know if they could have put the production out that quickly, but the general gist of it is that a kid is playing StarCraft 2, and he's wondering if he can pay money to get stronger units. Which, have you been following a lot of this EA drama?
I mean, how do you miss it? I mean, it's a drama that's been happening for the last 3 years, goodness sakes. And it's like EA does the same stuff over and over and over again, and people are like, oh, let's pre-order the games anyways because I love Star Wars. Like, oh my god, when are you going to learn? Like,
yeah. Please,
everyone, do not pre-order anything. I'm not even talking about like just EA games. Don't ever pre-order anything, period. Don't do pre-release shit. Don't do greenlit shit. Don't do all this fucking shady business ass stuff that companies are trying to rake money off you with their incomplete products. Don't do that stuff.
Don't buy early access alphas. Brought to you by PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Yeah, some games do it well, but do it after, because PlayerUnknown, don't pre-order that game, and after it comes out, after it got a huge amount of favorable reviews, then sure, buy it. Because, I mean, the game is basically released, but, just pre-ordering without any reviews, going in blind just because I like Star Wars, it's not going to do it. Okay, I love Dark Souls. Dark Souls is my favorite game franchise of all time, right? I'm still not going to pre-order Dark Souls 4 if that ever comes out, or, Bloodborne 2. I'm still not pre-ordering that kind of stuff because it just, what do I lose for, not pre-ordering, not getting it on day one, whatever?
No, you lose the pre-order bonus crate where you get
right.
a pair of lanolin gloves.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get the pink sword of like Starlight or whatever. Like, oh my god, boo-hoo.
Yeah, make sure to
Yeah, but I mean-
pre-order Dota 2 though. Get buy all your crates in advance.
Yeah, like, it's just bad. And then you know the same thing's happening with League of Legends. They're making it. I mean, you already have to buy heroes in that game, but they're making it even harder to buy those heroes.
Yeah.
And they have all these meta stats. You have to like have rune pages and masteries and stuff like that. That you can make those pages and it goes into a game as your in-game stats. Those runes now drop in game in like loot chests.
The biggest thing
So
with
it's
EA,
pay to win.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember.
Or League. This is League, by the way. It's a competitive game, and they're doing this.
I remember. For the
How can you
longest time,
call it competitive like this?
League only had one item that actually affected in-game stats in any way, and it was a very minute amount. The little rune things or whatever they were. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, rune pages. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm talking about that now, but I mean, they changed that. Runes now drop out of crates now. By the way,
Oh boy.
they're changing for the next season. Their next season is going to have rune that drop out of crates, and your heroes are going to drop out of crates and shit like that. And then heroes get super hard to unlock. It gets harder to level up. It takes much longer to unlock new heroes now. Like, just in general, it's just the game's getting, everything's going microtransaction happy, and like it just I'm just like, I love how Dota does things. I'm this is coming from I used to play League religiously. I played it for like 4 seasons. I casted League of Legends. I loved that game when I played it. But man, like, once you play Dota, you just open your eyes. Like, how can you call it competitive and a competitive game and call yourself a good game company when you sell people heroes and when you nerf and buff those heroes? You make a hero like insanely overpowered,
And then people buy it, and then you can nerf it. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and then you see a hero has bad sales, buff the fuck out of that hero. Now that hero is now getting bought left, right, and center, and then you nerf it. Like, it's just so unethical. Like, in a game where you can buff and nerf stuff, how can you sell that to people? Like, Hearthstone does it well, and like, Gwent and card games do well, because when that happens, it lets you disenchant or like mill those cards for your dust or whatever you need to make new cards for free. So if you paid 3,000 like golds or whatever to buy Doctor Doom, and that Doctor Doom card got nerfed, those games let you mill those heroes to equivalent of what you paid in the first place.
Yeah.
But League doesn't do that.
You know what EA's big downfall in this one was? Someone did the math on it. Okay, so real quick, name 2 Star Wars heroes, one good side, one bad side, that are the most iconic. Name one. One good guy.
Good side and bad side.
One bad guy.
For the what? This EA situation?
No, for in the Star Wars universe.
Wait, right. Are you talking about the Luke and Darth Vader shenanigans?
Luke and Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Like the 2 most iconic heroes. Someone did the math. You have to play 40 in-game hours to unlock them. To
unlock one. No, unlock one.
To unlock one of them, yeah. Oh,
or they did the math. Or $225
yeah.
of loot crates.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Like think about like the fan base here. They're like, oh, but it's only 40 hours. Gamers play 40 hours a week. It's not a big deal. I mean, come on, think about it. Like my dad likes Star Wars. Why, if he buys the game, he's not gonna play 40 freaking hours of Star Wars to get Darth Vader? Are you kidding me? Like, Jesus Christ, EA.
Oh man, they got okay. That's enough about all that. We covered it pretty well.
Yeah.
Goldie, you've got some passion. I gotta tell you about that with what Riot is fucking up right now.
I mean, like, I have no beef against League of Legends as a game. I have beef against Riot, right? Because I want esports to do well. It doesn't matter if you're a League of Legends, if you're CS:GO, if you're Dota, if you are Street Fighter, StarCraft, whatever. I want esports to do well, but I hate it when companies fuck up their players, like what Riot is doing right now. And good thing is, the community for League of Legends is speaking out, so hopefully they go back on what they're doing right now
and they get some influence in there. Looking at the draft right now, let's see what we got. Storm Spirit is banned this time around. Viper standard. Everything else is not really targeted to anything that we saw in the other games. We'll see a Sven versus Troll Warlord once again. And Troll Warlord, that was what Cornell had in the first game, right?
Yeah, it was. They won with that Troll Warlord and TA combo.
They've still got their mid open. You think they might pick up the TA here?
TA is a good pick, actually, right now.
Yeah, they don't have a
it's
lot
good
of ways
against
to
Van.
deal with refraction either.
Dire
Still
double
very
tap.
good. Oh my god, yeah. Refraction looks very strong here. If I was Rochester, I might look to ban out the TA because they also had the first pick in the final phase. So Cornell's going to get the last pick
Team
here.
ban.
Invoker getting banned out.
That was
But yeah, no, TA looks
that-
phenomenal.
was that Rochester's mid in game 1, or was that Cornell's
No,
mid in game 1?
no, you're right. It was Rochester's Invoker game 1. And Cornell Cakes
10 seconds
went against Evidence
That's right,
Invoker. and,
yes.
Yeah. It didn't play well in the Invoker, but it's just not a good lane for Invoker against TA because you cannot break the shields very easily. 4 seconds left in reserve time. Okay, sounds like a
Advanced sniper.
Oh, sorry, a sniper.
Yeah. TA looks great here again.
Yeah.
I mean, refraction plus a winter wyvern
Yeah.
versus a centaur Sven. Yeah, that'd be a really hard to
10
kill
seconds
TA.
remaining.
Yeah, we'll see what they pick for the last pick here.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we'll see. If they pick something that TA really doesn't want to lane against,
Team pick.
Ember, okay, that's great. Okay, they may have thought the exact same thing, that we're really weak against TA here. We gotta get something that can deal with the TA and with Nature's Prophet. Ember Spirit looking like a perfect pick.
Yeah, very good. We'll be able to burn down refraction charges and can deal with a little bit of treant push. And his global presence or map wide presence, not
seconds
necessarily
remaining.
global, but he's very mobile. He can get anywhere very quickly, so he
Yeah.
can deal with a lot of Nature's Prophet shenanigans.
Yeah, I love the Ember Spirit pick there. Okay, now Cornell, 20 seconds left in their reserve time. What will they look for here?
Is this? Yeah, they're in a tough spot here. They really want a right clicker here to pair with this Troll Warlord, but who do they get? Mid Ursa, mid Jug. It's kind of old school meta, but yes.
Oh, you got it. There's the Ursa. And there is a lot of like man-fighting heroes here over on the Rochester, so Ursa might have a decent time going against this Ven and Centaur. Of course, the Nyx Assassin might give him some trouble, and of course, Avidin with the Searing Chains. But if Kate's gonna get a good time, Blink Dagger and BKB, he should have an okay time.
Yeah, thinking quickly of big right clicker mid laners, is those two are guys who I thought of, but yeah, Ursa. Like, Ursa tries to go on anyone if it's not in the middle of a team fight, or if it's not shortly after an initiation. Stampede, they just run away.
Yeah.
They've got instant cast disables from Rubik. Nyx can turn it around on him pretty well. They've got really good make Ursa sad abilities here on
5
Rochester.
seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
but it's not the worst Ursa game we've seen. We've seen Ursa win pretty much worse than this, so
True.
it should be okay. Especially backed up by the Troll Warlord, and Nature's Prophet is gonna make it a really pain in the ass for Rochester, constantly dividing up their team to deal with his split push. And Solar's got that mushroom cap on. Do you know stats wise, mushroom cap now increases your chance to win?
Yeah, yes. That used to be the opposite, right? Is that it was
Yeah.
lower, but now
I mean,
I guess because it's not a drop anymore. Only older players have it, right?
and also, all people who buy it are people who like are in on the meme, and so they're like dedicated Nature's Prophet players.
That makes sense.
You know, a dedicated Nature's Prophet player when you go and buy an old ass cosmetic to put on your hero just to live the meme.
Prepare for battle.
All right, give me a second here. We still have oh yeah, it is going to be Cornell on the Dire side today, or this game around, with Rochester on the Radiant. That was the same as last game, right?
Same as last game, yes. Should I start introducing the Rochester players?
Nope, I got it. It will be Doggy playing our Nyx Assassin. Sven will be played by Eradicate. Once again, we have Evident in the mid here on that Ember Spirit. Rubik will be played by Wirt. And finally, Centaur Warrunner will be played by Ritz.
And over on the other side, we have KDC on the Wyvern, Cakes on the Ursa, PSSS on the Clockwork, Solar on the Nature's Prophet, and finally 420 Eris on the Thur Warlord.
420. All right, yeah, Cakes has been a pretty stylish player here in the mid. I think I'm excited to see him on this Ursa.
Yeah. I'm expecting some good plays coming out here for them. They're going to actually contest this rune here. This might go bad for Rochester.
If they can slow him up or anything, they have a Sprout? No, they're just going to be able to take the rune and get out. They're not interested in kills. They want to get the runes, get everyone back to their lanes.
Yeah, great Impale and Telekinesis there, keeping themselves safe. But PSS pushing this advantage. It's making it a little bit scarier here for supports to come back in.
I will say, one thing that's going to suck for Ursa, he didn't go for a Quelling Blade or anything like that. His right-click damage is so low at level 1.
Oh yeah, 44 compared to 55 against Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit also has the Quelling Blade advantage here too.
Yeah, even Sven's base damage was 65. When you look at other melee cores, Ursa's feels like he's coming up a little short, but obviously it's to balance out his Fury swipes, but that doesn't help him in the last hit department.
So Ritz does get pushed back into his base already here from the harass of Thur Warlord and KDC, but he does TP out safely. He's at least that, but still stuck at level 1. Now bot lane, Solar getting aggressed upon, but he doesn't care. He got his little buddies here helping him out.
His little tree boys. Man, those are the ugliest treants I think I've ever seen.
The mushroom treants, yeah. There's a better mushroom treant where it's like a big mushroom, one big mushroom. Those look cute, but these just look like they are like have some kind of skin condition.
They came from a leper colony.
Yeah, exactly. So far, Centaur getting nothing out of his lane. Solar doing much better in the offlane of his own. He's talking a lot more experience at Ritz. Ritz not getting gone on the top lane. He's going to get the stomp onto Clockwork. Here comes Doggy.
Impale. It's going to keep PSS in place. Chase him down the ramp, and they'll be able to make it out.
So about even worth of health trade on Centaur and the Clock. Centaur, of course, has still a lot of the regen.
Cakes! He's trying to make his way
Doggy
out.
Has a haste.
Doggy's got haste! He doesn't go
Oh,
for
he
the
doesn't
Impale?
even try
What?
You gotta at least try it.
Come on! Oh, Doggy, why you gotta do me like that? That was like... he's...
Even if you're not confident that you're not going to land it, at least just go for it, you know?
Was that...
What's that Wayne Gretzky quote? Like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take or whatever?
Yep.
Damn, Doggy.
I mean, I guess his damage wasn't necessarily there, right? It's only 80
so
Impale level 1 damage.
So that would have been like 60, 70 some damage.
60 damage.
But Cakes was at like 100 health. He regenerated a little bit right now, and the couple right clicks he got after would have been enough, I think. He had the haste so he can chase him down. It's not like Ursa can turn around.
I know. I'm just...
No, that was an easy kill if he landed it.
I thought so. Gets himself a salve out and a bonus salve there to keep him in lane for a little bit longer. While he tries to deal with this Ember Spirit.
Top lane now, Ritz getting slowed up. Can they get in range for the battle now?
Drop that mango. Throw that stomp.
He's going to be A-okay. Now back in mid, Cakes goes all in against Avedon, but Avedon is going to be able to just stand his ground and fight with 7 stacks of Fury Swipes on him. He doesn't.
One more hit was all it took.
Yeah. PSS and Doggy is kind of... PSS loves doing this. He just kind of loves being people's face.
Flirting with disaster.
Lands a right click and backs off.
Oh, they're going to put some damage into Ritz. They have the Arctic Burn going up right now. Axes? No, they're not going to... It's not going to be enough. They'll be able to get under tower, and even Troll Warlord taking quite a bit of damage from the right, the tower shots.
The tower clicks.
Tower right clicks. It's a person controlling each one of these towers, you know, right?
Wouldn't it be funny?
Yeah,
Yes, that's
you
fine,
could
it's
queue
evident.
into a game as tower.
As tower and creeps. You control all the tower and creeps. You play the commander.
Now that would be interesting. Dota 2.
Or PSS mid lane, Evident versus PSS. Cakes is going to be coming in.
He's caught inside the has the cogs out right now, but taking plenty of damage. They'll be able to lift him up, and even Doggy getting an impale onto Cakes could be putting some damage here into him. Doggy didn't pick up a Orb of Venom or anything like that, so he's not super annoying. Ursa actually has an Orb of Venom for himself now.
Yeah, not the start you're looking for when you're running an Ursa mid. You want to be aggressive in the mid lane, but right now he's kind of been on his back foot the whole time. Now in the bot lane, Eradicate in trouble. PSS on our cogs here. Sun coming out. Solar.
Oh, and then they're going to be
trees
able
up
to trap
Eradicate.
the trees. He's going to use the War Cry to be able to run away, and I don't think they have any way to stop him.
He's so tanky.
Fucking
Wow.
cogs into Sprout.
Not going very well here
Rude.
for Cornell. All their gangs have been turned around upon. KDC
Ritz?
and Doggy kind of fighting along in the river, but not much really happening. Yeah, Ritz also has been low life the whole time, but they still haven't been able to kill him. With that Boots Windlace, he can stay himself quite safe. In the mid lane, Cakes might be in a little bit of trouble. He is going all in anyways. But Evident gets the ulti, so he's going to be able to walk back to base and TP back out with the Revenant.
And the latest super push right now, this is a perfect time for him to be able to do this.
Yeah. Maybe another gank attempt here on Eradicate. There is double damage on
Ritz
Clockwork, but Eradicate is
barely
almost
makes it
6
out.
already.
Ritz almost ate an Ice Blast,
Bot lane.
Splinter Blast.
Bot lane, another Cogs.
Yeah, Cogs onto Eradicate. They're going to throw the Sprout, but they do. He has that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The Cogs.
The Cogs actually pushed it. They are able.
Yeah.
They get a return kill on the top. Evident TP'd into the top.
That's not what they expected. But now... Bot! Oh, mid!
Now he's
I
in
mean...
the mid. Yeah, he jumps immediately into the mid. Doogie is here with Evident. And Cakes has got to be careful. Oh, baby.
Yeah, 3-0 so far, but they're still staying kind of even on when it comes to the goal differential. But XP, of course, is going towards the way of RIT thanks to those kills.
Barely, though.
Yeah. TP coming out.
Yeah, it's TP
Onto
Solar's gonna throw
Doggy.
a Sprout onto Doggy. They've got PSS and Cakes
This is
here
awkward.
ready to go. Oh, man, they get an Impale, but they're just going to blow him up. Getting a return kill. Or a counter kill, finally. A response kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Eradicate just constantly pressuring this bottom tower here. Looks like they're going for another attempt at Ritz's life in the offlane. It has been difficult so far. We'll see if this is the time where they make it.
Splinter Blast will hit, and here they go. They've got a stomp, but Ritz is taking so much damage. He was just like trapped there. He was trying
Yeah.
to walk away, but couldn't do anything.
Slowed down by Splinter Blast and the Arctic Burn, and then constant mini
Assault
stunned
hitting you,
by nothing he could do. But finally they get the kill.
Cakes
Cakes
is here to
finds
fight.
Doggy.
Wants to go on Doggy? No.
Radiant's
Doesn't want to go high ground. It's probably a smart idea.
Oh, Eradicate getting a big creep stack here. Probably going to use God Strength to clean this up pretty quickly. Or he wants to go bigger. 3 ain't enough for this big boy.
Ah, it's Sven. He can take on as many as he wants.
Evan's headed back to the mid. I don't think he can just fight up Cakes. Yeah, Cakes was super aggressive now. He's got his he's got level 3 Fury swipes up. He's gonna get rooted, but level 4, there we go. Now he's ready to fight.
He has a phase boots too, so that's all he really needs to fight. Might not want to fight into the Blink Cloak, especially if he misses Earthshock.
Yeah, he's gonna get rooted right
it.
here. He's not careful to get rooted in the tower. Ultimate's ready. Oh, he does pop the Enrage. Not taking a lot of damage, but he has to run away. Root comes forward, and Evan just played that in the back line exactly as they expected. 2 TPs coming in to guarantee that kill, but they will lose the Sven as a counter.
Yeah, that man, the Sven was unprotected. I think he was taking the stack there. I wonder who ended up taking that stack at the end. But Sven does go down.
Bottom tower is under attack.
420 Aris is going to be able to take away this bounty rune away from RIT. Ooh, okay. Case was trying to go for the arcane rune there, but Doggy and Evan were both there.
We're trying to TP out from
I get it.
Solar. He makes it away.
So Booster Travel's already finished here by Evan. Getting off to a very good start. Been able to accelerate his farm quite a bit with that mobility and also Accuse of the Radiance. To be able to help him clear those pesky treants. Evident might look to go on PSS here in the top lane. There comes a Stampede. Oh, they don't even commit the route there. They don't even need it. But there's a big stack here that Iris is taking. He wants to take this as soon as he can.
Oh,
but here
but Evan
comes
just jumps in aggressively onto him. He's got the root right now. He's going to use it and gets it. Now Work coming in. They get the lift. Didn't even matter. They had enough remnants to finish him off.
Yep, that was with arcane runes. Perfect rune for him at that situation, being able to be mobile, moving from one to the other. And unfortunate that they lost that because, I mean, Iris was scared that he didn't want to lose the stack, but ended up losing the big creeps of the stack and his life too.
So how's this laning phase shaken out? Ember and Sven on top of the net worth charts. Not very far behind are the Dire Heroes, but I don't like to see how low Cakes is right now in this network.
Dire's top tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
Yeah, Cake's not doing very good. We were talking about how Ursa needs to get ahead in the early game. Solar somehow finds a solo kill against Brits.
Cakes is ready to go on a Roshan right now. Of course, can take that quite early. Oh, he's going to use KDC to actually tank this for a bit. Oh,
Yeah.
with
Cold
the
Embrace, such a good tank.
of course.
Tower is under attack.
Cakes has no life steal though.
Yeah,
Treants coming in, especially with help, but they gotta watch out for the slam.
yeah,
Ugh, it
he's
hurts.
gonna eat it.
That hurts.
And now he'll continue to use this. Evan gets a kill onto Solar as a counter. They did take that expedition up and find him.
Battle Trance comes online too.
To the tower.
That's the Roshan. That might be the swing that we're looking for here. But Cake's still far from his blink.
Yeah, still no blink, so I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do with this Aegis.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's
Doggy lays on a ward. He saw all three with that ward. They're also blocking up this ancient camp. Cake's looking to go on Ritz. Comes the Shock. He's not gonna
Stun.
commit.
You got to be careful. They can bait with this Ursa right now very easily.
Yeah. Alright, he does know the Aegis is on him. Ursa, not the most dangerous heroes right now.
Nix has vendetted up. He's hunting for something. Is he going to find Eris?
He's gonna help mid lane now.
Does he? Yeah, Stampede. He's
Engage.
going forward onto him. Ritz is running away from the mid lane. That's going to get Doggy closer to Eris. They have an idea that he's here. Evident, there they go. They jump in immediately with the root. Now we're ready to fight. Chains going through. Cakes wants to fight, but I think they should just be able to get out of here. Oh no, Sprout's going to catch Evident. He does have that
Quelling
Quell.
blade.
Quell immediately. Now KDC is trying to chase him down. running away. He's got another remnant here. It's going to go way deep into the trees. 7 more seconds for Boots of Travel, and I think he's out of here.
They break the trees. Do they have a sprout?
They don't see
Oh,
him, though.
they don't see
They're
him.
stopping him. Oh, they just see him with the rocket flare. What an escape by Evidin.
Very good recognition there by the Ember Spirit and the Nyx Assassin, knowing that everyone of Cornell was looking for a fight in mid. So they just go on top and find the core for their own to take.
And they didn't even lose anything out of that, right? Nyx didn't even go down.
Nope, Nyx didn't even go down. We're
And then it's
still
back up.
Steel Sprout. Oh, actually, this Sprout is doing some work.
Rit's fighting
PSS finds
PSS.
Ritz in the river.
Oh, Ritz has got to be careful. There we go. A stun into him. He uses the hook shot, but Doggy is here to put a lot of damage. Solar will finally get the kill onto him, but the double edge is going to be more than enough. Doggy trying to run away from Cakes while Eradicate takes out one of his teammates. They're going to use a Winner's Curse to try and stop that up. But KDC buying a lot of time here with the Cold Embrace. Looks like the Ursa did get that kill onto Doggy finally.
That kill, for Case, we'll be able to get him his Blink Dagger, which is very important for him to be able to stay in these fights. Or be able to kill people, rather. Thur Warlord went for a Battle Fury, so...
Ursa
he's
going
able to farm up
straight into
really
the
quickly.
BKB. I'm totally on board with this. Or not the
Yeah.
BKB, excuse me, the Basher.
So he just wants to gank a lot more, be able to maybe have the chance of taking that Ember Spirit down.
Yeah, he can jump a Rubik without getting lifted. He can jump anyone without a Stampede just straight going out. If he can get the bashes out, which, I mean, let's be honest here. Overpower, you should be able to get the bashes unless Ice Rug really hates you.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So we'll see that Dire probably wants to spend some time farming here with Aris picking up the Battle Fury, but Doggy does find him.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And he's got
Stomp
people behind him ready to
onto
come
the
in.
Nature's Prophet.
No, they're going instead onto Nature's Prophet. Yeah, I thought they were going to be able to go onto Pro Warlord, but he makes it out today. No, Doggy's still chasing him up. Going to hit him with the Vendetta shot. He does not
dodges
get
the
the
impale.
impale. Yeah, dodges the impale, and now Doggy is stuck inside of the cogs. He's going to be able to get outside of them, making his way away. Still 30 seconds on another Vendetta. He won't be able to get the Spike Carapace off in time. They did get a kill onto Rubik in the mid at the same time that was
Yeah.
happening.
Blink Dagger on Cakes is going to make it easy for him to be able to get those support kills. So a 2-for-1 trade there. Offlaner for 2 support, so it's going to be going slightly in the way of Cornell. As for late game, I'm not exactly sure who really has an edge in the late game. They seem pretty even as a team, so neither team is really too keen on trying to finish this game super quick. Both teams are fine, kind of farming here, and right now net worth pretty damn even. There is a horn for the Aegis.
Yeah, this is going to be a game where a lot of control is really the determining factor, right? You don't want Troll to be able to jump on on either Ember or Sven. You don't want Ursa to do the same. You don't want Sven to be able to run rampant.
Bot lane. They find Eris. Stun coming out.
Womp womp. Yeah, both teams, they seem like they need
Find
enough
Ursa as
control.
well.
They find Ursa. He's going to use the Enrage, and he's trying to fight right now, but they've got more than enough control. Oh, they get the Winner's Curse. It's going out into Ember Spirit. They're going to use the Stampede, but it's not going to be enough to get him out of there. Both Clockwork. Oh. Yeah.
Nature's Wrath is going to be able to take down the Avidin at the end of that fight.
Wow. What a kill. That was such a big kill to find. Ursa, it looked like he was going to be able to make it out of there with the Winner's Curse, but not at the end of the day.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Solar is going to use this time to be able to push up this top lane, but not going to get much out of it. Oh,
Sven-
he's going to get caught and
he's gonna
killed.
find him. Yeah, you expect Sven to like turn onto the creep sitting his tower, but no, he knew he could get a kill on that Nature's Prophet there.
Yeah. He had a double damage on himself as well. I'm assuming he had that in the fight. That's why it was doing so much damage. Really nuts. Also, just how that fight started with the gank on Eris, I just want to give a shout out to Doggy. He actually started that fight by standing on top of Troll, popping his Spike Carapace while he was in Viz,
And then waiting for the
cleave
cleave
from the Battle Fury. So he stunned himself, got the Vendetta hit off, and then
into the guaranteed impale.
yeah, and then while that was happening, Evidon was TPing in with the travels and the creeps, and then got the shackles off, and then Blink coming from the Centaur with the hoof stomp. Just super well coordinated.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now smoke up here for Cornell. Let's see if we can find someone to kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
There is no one to find. Oh, they've got a rocket flare out. They know where Centaur and Rubik is. Cakes is going to jump immediately onto Rubik. He gets lifted up. The hookshot's not going to hit. And now they're using the Stampede. They're going to get out of here. No, in fact, they're going to turn around. Evidence coming in. He gets the root. Eradicate puts so much damage. And Rage is out, so they're buying a little bit of time. But they just immediately kill RIT and turn it onto Ursa. Ritz went down so fast that, like, the second hit from Sven was just killing Ursa.
The Ritz going down at one hit actually was bad there for Cornell, because that ended Winter's Killer so fast that Ursa got turned around on. Wow. Eradicate doing so much damage right now with the God Strength. Level 3 on the God Strength already. That was super unfortunate for them as well. Missing that hook shot on that Rubik was slowed. PSS usually very on point, but that hook shot just definitely not what
Solar going aggressive onto Nyx Assassin right now.
Oh no, that's not what they wanted to
do. Cogs, no! Well played, says Ritz. Oh, Case
but that
is here.
Find dog again? No.
They don't have any protection.
Wow, PSS kind of screwing up here in the last two ganks.
What a lucky bug.
Yeah. KDC in the mid lane now getting gone on.
Aggressive. Stampede is used.
Probably did not need the Stampede, but they're going to use it. Doggy now might have his eyes set on
TP back. They're ready to turn it around onto Ursa right now. Cakes, you got to be careful. They get the Chains doesn't hit, but Ritz is here. Double edges into an enrage. Now Evan, they have all the damage they need. They're going to be able to take him down. Meanwhile, PSS going down way in the jungle.
Yeah, Eradicate not going off around, just getting solo kills left, right, and center. This game looks like it's a landslide starting here for RIT.
Yeah, Rochester in the last like 5 minutes, it feels like they just activated team mode.
Yeah, yeah. They do not want to give up their first place in the league right now. They want to go 6-0. They don't want to go undefeated through this division. So finally, just really turning on their team play. Doggy now finds Eris. Oh man, Doggy's been so good finding these kills and scouting. Could find the courier instead if he wants. No, he doesn't want to give himself away yet. He wants to kill. Still half duration on Vendetta.
Eris is gonna go for the creep wave here, which means Doggy's gonna be able to scout him. He knows how aggressive he's being. Where team? Come on, you guys can do this. I believe in Rochester.
It's playing super safe. Everyone is hiding in the other side of the jungle. Eradicate is going to show himself here. Doggy finds PSS.
Which just backs up. Everyone's playing so careful right now.
Yeah, Vendetta runs out. Oh, meanwhile, Solar gets a teleportation pick off on the Radiant Courier.
Nothing on it, right?
Nothing on it, but just a little bit of gold for his team. Oh, and he's going for Nullifier. That's a new item that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Nature's Prophet.
Nature's Prophet. That'd be pretty gross if the trees are sitting there hitting it, right?
Yeah, you'll be able to keep them slowed forever. And of course, it stops Sven from popping his Blink Dagger or Mask of Madness or BKB, because it breaks those items. That's very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen it in use yet, so I don't even know what it sounds like or what the icon is. So I'm excited to see that happen.
Yeah, Sven BKB just
Oh,
can't.
Cakes! Oh, that Blink Dagger dodges a Stormhammer.
Gold and sweet.
Wow, the reaction speed on Cakes. Eradicate blinked on him, but Cakes just had the reaction speed with the Blink Dagger. And it was like a point blank Stormhammer as well.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Now in the top lane, Solar getting found by Ember Spirit. He's going to try to TP out.
But he's got the Yules. And as we look away, Clockwork goes down.
Eradicate now super low. One more hit will do it from either of these carries, but he's so fast with that Stampede. Oh man, this game just is not going Cornell's way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sven gets away with 50 health with that great triple stun with the Stormhammer and followed up by the Stampede. And a triple stack here, which is made for Eradicate. He can just pop the God Strength for this. Yeah, there it goes. Look at all that money. 16,000 gold for Eradicate right now. He's going for a Bloodthorn straight after.
God, Doggy is just watching every move of Cornell right now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why we talk about how Next Assassin can bend the entire game around him.
Oh, Evident, great dodge out of there with a Remnant. He could be looking to go aggressive now.
Ward
Has to be
isn't
careful,
taking
jumps
danger.
forward onto Winter Wyvern, but Ursa is going to be able to take out one. Oh, he eats the Impale, and Ursa will go down in the back. He got himself a Rubik, but it's not worth it if he just dies. Evident now needs to be careful. He's using Remnants as much as he can, and we'll get a Stampede assist there. Blinks out of the Sprout, and Eradicate, it's his turn to fight up. Eris needs to be careful. Here comes, oh, it's Impale. It's just going to get the Winter Wyvern, but Eris already down. Solar TPing out. He makes it into that Sprout, manages to TP out.
Yules on Troll.
Ritz fighting into PSS. They get the Yules onto Troll. Evident ready to fight him up. They get him. Nature's Prophet, the only one making it out of here. And now, Rochester, they're going to pressure this high ground. I don't think they can get a set of racks. I'm not even sure if they can get a tier 3, but they want to force buybacks. They don't know, though. There really aren't any of value available.
Yeah. RIT played that fight so well, especially that Stampede. That Stampede was probably the perfect time to get all the supports away out of trouble and also eradicate the speed he needed to catch up and fight. Oh, and more kills happening.
Yeah,
this might be the end.
Finds the Nature's Prophet. They're going to find the Ursa as well. Ursa, no buyback. They get the Winter Wyvern. It's just Nature's Prophet Clockwork here with 30 seconds left on the Troll Warlord. Now they're putting the damage into the barracks. What can they do, Golgi? They got
Ursa died twice in a row without being able to pop his ulti. He just hasn't been able to do anything in these fights. Oh, and Tulane and Rax going down. RIT are playing just incredibly well.
If Cornell wants to stay in this game, they cannot engage us prematurely. This might very well mean 2 lanes of Rax. But
Yeah.
they intend
The
to
Winter's
fight.
Curse would do
So
a lot
right
of
now,
work here if they can get the Winter's Curse.
Oh, the hook shot
The
is
hook shot
just
mixes
barely gonna
again.
miss. Ritz moves down the tiniest bit. If they had KDC here, again, the Winter's Curse, as you said, this will be the place to use it. Here it goes. Is he getting ready to drop it? He doesn't have a Force Staff or anything. Who can he get? Evident? There they go.
Okay,
They
that's
drop
good.
the Winter's Curse on Evident. PSS traps 3 into the cogs. Now Ursa goes into fight, but he's not able to get the ultimate off once again.
Oh, this might be over. They can get the Troll Warlord again.
Yeah, if they get the Troll Warlord, oh, he's immediately going to get stunned up from the Spike Carapace. KDC tries to keep him alive, but they're going to have a null. Oh, no, that'll be
KDC not
the
getting
last
chased
kill.
down.
KDC, no buybacks available on Cornell. Not
My
calling
God.
the GG yet.
What a landslide. They want to keep it in here. They have tier 2 up in the bot lane, so they know they won't get mega creeped here. But this is going to be almost an insurmountable lead here. 20k net worth lead. And a Bloodthorn already complete on Eradicate. And the net worth is going to get worse and worse. And of course, Nature's Prophet is one of those heroes that plays really terribly against these super creeps because it makes his job a lot harder to push out all these lanes against these tankier creeps.
Sven looks like he's eyeing that satanic already.
Yeah, he already took that 20% lifesteal talent from level 22, 25% rather, so he's going to be really hard to kill.
That's disgusting. Were you playing in that game where the Luna got where Luna gets I don't remember what she did, but 25% lifesteal talent plus a satanic on Luna?
Maybe.
It was.
ESS might get gone on here in the top lane. He gets stomped. No, Riss is holding it. There's a stomp.
Yeah, he find him. Vendetta just picking him. Now KDC's
KDC
gonna
also
get found
getting
as
caught.
well. They mana burn him into the Impale. He can't get anywhere.
Meanwhile, Eradicate just safely takes this Roshan away. That's going to be Aegis and Cheese here. There goes the Aegis. He picks up the Cheese as well. He's going to give that Cheese over maybe? No, he's going to hold on to that for now. Maybe he gives it over to Ritz. There you go. Ritz, you can eat that to get healthy, or he might just heal the Shrine. Leviathan almost finds a Nature's Prophet. Missed that. Now they're hunting for Eris. Yeah, Eris gets detected by the Shiva's guard.
He's gonna root him up. Could be the fight. No, he just pops the Manta and is trying not to get bashed up. BKB gets used and Eris is ready to fight out, but Vendetta's here. He's got some damage into him. BKB is running out. Very shortly, they're gonna be able to kill him before it even runs out. No troll. 70 seconds. This is the time. This is the place.
No. RIT are just running circles around Cornell right now.
Oh,
Evidence just goes in.
Going aggressive killing too in the face. And now Ursa's going to get found. The enrage is used, but he can't do anything. GG is called. That's going to be 2-1 series in favor of Rochester here, proving that they do not want to drop a game this entire league.
Yeah, 6-0 for them now, and showing why they're so good at this game and just taking those games. And I mean, Cornell really gave them a run for their money though. Their first two games were incredibly close. That third game really didn't represent what they could do in the other two games, but very exciting series.
Yeah. All right, everyone. I want to give you a good in-depth analysis, but here in a moment we have coming up at the 7 p.m. game, Houston versus UT Dallas. So I'm going to give you a pretty quick sign off. Let's put you over to the scoreboard so you can get an idea of this game. My name is Wivrex. I was joined by Golgi Apparatus.
Yep.
Before we send you to the breaks, let's talk about... Well, Golgi, let's talk about CSL. CSL, if you want to join our Discord community, type !Discord in the chat. You can find us on Twitter at twitter.com/CStarLeague and twitter.com/CollegiateCSGO. You can also find us on Facebook if you're old school like that, facebook.com/CStarLeague. Golgi and I, we are also on social media, twitter.com/DotaBrews or at DotaBrews on Twitter and at JTGolgiApp on Twitter for my good friend, the Golgi Apparatus. And then a big shout out to our sponsor, Twitch. Nothing but gratitude for the largest streaming platform in gaming to support college esports. From PAX East and West and many more events, CSL would not be what it is today without the help and support from them. So be on the lookout for cool opportunities to get involved with Twitch in the near future. Show them some love for their support at twitter.com/Twitch and facebook.com/Twitch. Once again, this is CSL 2017 to 2018 season. Congratulations to Rochester in a 2-1 series over Cornell. And we'll see you guys shortly for our next series.